I just spoke to a woman that I'm involved with. I spoke to her yesterday and said, I think it's time for you and me to address what are we. She's just a very sweet, kind woman. There's nothing sexual. There's no pressure. I'm attracted to her. There's no like, how soon can we get in each other's pants? It's not going to happen. The question is, are we going to marry each other and spend our lives together? Literally. Like, that's the question. She lives 2.5 hours away. Still in my state. And there's a pretty good chance that it would not work out. And we've already spoken about that. Like, I own a property here. I've got kids here. I have shared custody here. I'm not relocating. I'm not relocating. I'm not uprooting my kids. I'm not going through any of that. She's got the same deal. She's not going through any of that. So we are both anchored a significant distance apart. Now, what's 2.5 hours? When I moved, it was 990 miles one way. It was a 2-day drive by myself. And I used to be a truck driver. I would do 450, 500 a day, every day. So, the phone makes you pretty close. And file sharing, sending each other pictures can make you pretty close. Getting in the car and seeing each other, a couple days here, a couple days there can make you pretty close. Do I want to get married and be 2 hours away? No. But we discussed it, and we're both okay with the possibility that we just stay really close friends. And that's freaking awesome. It's so awesome. It's so awesome to be honest with somebody. It's so awesome to have no secrets. It's so awesome to have a person in your life that soothes you. We have a tendency to not get to talk to each other until pretty late at night. And then end up, because her voice is so sweet and soothing to me, and mine is sweet and soothing to her, we end up falling asleep on each other. And now it's like the running joke of who can fall asleep on the other one first. And the first time it happened, she fell asleep on me. And I said her name a couple times. And she didn't wake up. And I just listened. It was like I just listened to her breathe. Because I'd been so starved of an intimate connection as my marriage unraveled for a long period of time. In hindsight, it was unraveling for a long time. And I was sounding the alarms for a long time, saying, I can't do this. I can't stay in separate beds. I can't do this like we pretend. This roommates thing. Roommates who share children, but not any kind of emotional connection. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And she didn't make any moves to change it. She pointed the finger at me and blamed it on me and made a bunch of hurdles. And there was no desire in her to draw back together to me. So you know what? I let her go. Yesterday, I had to load some stuff into her car, and as we transferred kids, and her car is a mobile dumpster, and I opened the door and I looked in it, and I just thought, Lord, please don't put this back in my life. Please don't put that back in my life. I'm not saying that I'm the cleanest person, but I want to be. And the chaos of that trash can car, the avoidance of dealing with what needed to be dealt with, I'm not trying to condemn her. I understand it, because I have things that I've not been dealing with either, but I don't want to continue down that road. I'm so glad to start feeling free.